Oh my goodness. Focus, camera. You have one job to do. Okay, I think I'm set. Yeah. Hi everybody. Caffeine Fox here. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be like super formal. I'm not going to be sitting out here in my kigu like, hey, what's up? This is going to be real. This is going to be some real time. But before I even get into that, I have a huge special thank you to the following Gold Egg patrons. Holy smokes. You know who you are. Christian Wolf. Oh my goodness. my monitor is like so far away right now. Cinder Kitten. Cutter. Dynamo. Dexo. Amaranth Kanzanite. Funtime Wolf. Lynx Wolf, Oswald Amadeus Nigma, Retrix Fox, Shooty Cat, Silhito Saber, and Stitches the EMT. Thank y'all so freaking much. I'm gonna say this like every episode, but like it helps. Whether it's like on like a stream donation or like Patreon, it helps. Adobe is expensive and this helps offset it. So I can keep making videos. Yay. So today's topic is something that I've seen on social media. Like it's a doozy, and I just feel like I have to say something. I've seen this go on for so long without actually voicing my opinion. Oh my goodness, it needs to be said. I like this. I'm not wearing my paws, so I can clap to my heart's content. So this is actually really good right now because it's been raining like freaking non-stop outside my apartment, and yeah, it's great. This is the first chance I can like actually work on something without fear of like electricity shooting through my computer, because that's like the last thing I want to have happen. Yeah, so the topic about younger furs in the fandom, I mean, this has been going on for a while, but I didn't decide to make a video on it until I saw something on Twitter where a group of younger furs created a safe place, and they called themselves Fuzzies. Apparently, that wasn't enough for some people. They had to go out and attack this group. It's a safe place for people who might not want to be exposed to a lot of the NSFW stuff out there. The whole fandom itself isn't like centered on that, but it is pretty prevalent and you can find it, but it's not the forefront of the fandom. It's there though. So it makes sense that they'd want to create this group. Unfortunately, after it got attacked, it started this whole like slew of arguments of like back and forth between younger furries versus older furries. Now, me personally, being an older furry, I'm like already a gray muzzle. I'm already like half gray. It just feels like me, I joined the fandom when I was older, so it might not be super accurate for others' experiences. But when I first joined, I just loved and gravitated towards the fact that the fandom like transcended age. It didn't matter if you were like up to like 100 billion years old. The fandom was a place for everybody, and that feeling of inclusiveness was what drove me to it and kept me in for as long as I have. With all the drama going on, I could easily be like, yo, this fandom, it's not for me. But if you have a few rotten eggs and you don't let that kind of like detract from what the fandom is. So all of this aside, I believe the fandom is a place for people regardless of their age. So this is something like pretty much every con does. If you don't, oh my goodness, this is like really bad. But a lot of panels have like an age range to attend them. Makes sense. You have that in place to prevent people that aren't old enough to go to certain panels, and it has a nice divide. It's here, this is what the rules are. Everything else though, it's just This is really like, this grinds my gears. When people end up like telling you are not old enough to be a furry, like it's just ridiculous. Like the whole idea of being a furry is just liking anthropomorphic animals. And it's just, I don't know, it just baffles my mind when a fandom that's already as small as it is, like, look, we're not like an anime convention. We're not like Comic-Con in California. We're a lot smaller. We don't have the luxury of just being like super picky and choosy about who joins. It ends up hurting the fandom overall, because when you start excluding people, you end up having kind of like furry light. It's not the real con experience of like everybody sharing a common interest in goofy animals. It's kind of unhealthy for the fandom. We need to encourage more people to join, and what better way than the people who are going to be creating all the new art, becoming the next best fursuit makers. It's like you start off at that age, and because you're exposed to the fandom, it kind of like develops your tastes. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels mean-spirited to me to just exclude people based on age. The whole case with the Fuzzies online, I don't know if it was because of the name. It's a name, who cares? It's still, at the end of the day, it's based on like talking animals. Talking animals. Okay, this is the moment where I start to get like super heated. It made absolutely no sense why that group was attacked on Twitter, but the fact that the user ended up having to delete their Twitter account just because of like trolls and angry people out there, it's the exact opposite of the inclusivity. That sounds almost like I don't know, it sounds like a Harry Potter spell, but the inclusiveness of the fandom, it just goes against it. And I feel like we need to be a lot more welcoming as a fandom, because the future young people that are going to be joining, they're the future of the fandom. Celebrate them. You out there, you can do it if you have faith. Oh my goodness. Okay, camera downtime. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this has pretty much been my view on it, and it just makes me sad when we've gotten to the point where we have to pick and choose based on age. Shouldn't be a case. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, thank you everybody for watching today's video, watching me rant. This is just something I really had to get out there because it just made me mad when I saw what was going on Twitter. I know this is like a week after, but which is like years in the internet, but I feel like it's something I gotta get out there. And I did. I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July. Be safe and be welcoming, because there's a lot of places out there that aren't welcoming to people. Let's be the change that we want to see. Let's be that place where everybody can feel like they're invited. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody, and have a great rest of your week.